Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Kenyon Hackworth from Healthy You, Wealthy You. And in our community spotlight this week, I want to highlight Brother Dante Jones. And Brother Jones, I want to thank you for getting the bros out this past weekend to participate in this wonderful event. Can you talk about what that event was and your role in getting everybody out?
Yes, the event was the American Heart Association Mini Heart Marathon, which included a marathon, half marathon, 10K, and a 5K walk and run. My role for Beta Iota chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated was the team coach to organize people in the organization to do the races and to do fundraising.
And how long have you been participating in that particular walk? And then also, is there anything that inspired you to initially start doing it?
So personally, I've participated for the 16 years I've been here in Cincinnati.
That's great.
Uh, from the fraternity perspective, we started participating as a group about 4 years ago, and my personal motivation is just for health and exercise. It's for a good cause, but it's a great time to come down for health and exercise. So I used to run the 15K
Hmm.
when I was a little bit younger, and now I've ramped down a little bit, but I do the 5K walk and everything. But it's just for health and exercise.
Now, do you think you might revisit that 15K one day, or are those days over with?
I think those days are over with. I'm getting ready to
Yeah.
have my 60th birthday in August, so I'm
Oh,
glad
60 years young.
glad to still be moving.
Exactly, exactly. And I know that this is very important because heart disease is still the number one killer in this country and across the globe. So I know that that's very important to you and to a lot of people who suffer from heart disease. And I know that a lot of these particular events have different aspects of fundraising that go with it. Did this one have any fundraising goals with it?
Absolutely. And again, the main motivation is for health and exercise, but it did have a fundraising part to it. And I really enjoyed that because as we started doing this as a group, as a fraternity 4 years ago, our first year we raised about $340.
Mhm.
In the second year, we raised about $840. And last year, we raised about $1,300. Um, we started to get momentum, and this year I'm proud to say that we've raised right around $3,300, and that's pretty phenomenal in the fact that there's the company teams, but when you look at the community teams, there are
Mhm.
125 community teams, and we came in number 17 out of all of the community teams. So it puts us in the top 20, kind of puts us on the map, kind of gives us motivation to try to get even more people to join our team from a participation and a donation perspective as we get ready for 2024.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic. And I know it's very important because, like for me, heart disease, 2020, my brother, who he was 42 years old, passed away from after having a heart attack. So I'm there with you every step of the way, 2023, 2024. And as long as I'm here, we'll continue to go and we continue to really not just that, but also continue to push people to make health a part of their lives and just not look at that one event and say, okay, well, I went out and I did the health walk. Now I am done. So you still want to drive people to continue to make health a priority too. Is that correct?
Oh, most definitely. And I appreciate all of your support through all of this. But yeah, we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves from a mental and physical and emotional perspective as we go through life. And as you get a little older, you got to make sure you keep yourself moving and keep that exercise going because it helps all of those other aspects of life.
Okay. And I agree with you 100%. Again, I want to thank you for helping. I know a lot of the bros they got out and basically jump started the spring season of starting to get moving and making health a priority. And I want to thank you for leading those efforts and continuing to push us to be the best version of ourselves. And thank you again for joining me. And we will look forward to next year where we can get bigger and better and have more people out. We want the team to continue to grow wider with more people, not just from the fraternity, but everybody around the community to come out and join up with our team as well next year.
No doubt. I appreciate it and thank you.
All right. Have a great night.
You too.